This is Carl at National RV Detroit. I'm going to walk you through this 2021 Bullet Ultralight model 287 QBS. So we have some power stabilizer jacks. The switch will be up front. I'll show you that when we get up there. You have obviously a AC refrigerator, a pull-out cooktop. Now you can see that you have a quick connect there, so you're going to have to connect it under here. Let's see if you can see that there. Hopefully it's hard for me to get a picture of it, but nevertheless you're going to connect it underneath there. You got power awning with LED strip, outside speakers, power and signal out for a TV, and that's got a backing plate if you wanted to put a bracket there. Steps fold into the trailer. You can pull the pin right here and slide the legs up and down to adjust them to the terrain that you're on. You have a Husky centerline hitch with a weight distribution hitch with built-in sway control. We'll show you how that operates when you pick up the trailer. You have a power tongue jack. Now if this was to fail, you can pull the plug on the top here and you get a crank that you can crank it with. If not, there's not one in here, I will. Oh yeah, it's way back over there, so there it is back there. Okay. 2 LP tanks that are full with an automatic changeover regulator. You got a deep cycle marine battery with a kill switch. So you get a sprayer, coiled sprayer with a quick connect on it. That is your dump hose. That's a reducer for your electrical. And let me look at these. If you can see from the off-door side here, that is your stabilizer jack, the other side of it. You can crank these manually if you have to by using this crank right here. So if you get into trouble, you can always get out of it. He's left this open just so you can see that when it comes to winterizing, this is where you do it from. Okay. Your water station. To winterize, on and off right there. To bypass the water heater, you'll do it this way. This is just your booster for your antenna. Okay, you've got a city water connection here, so you just hook up the hose and you're ready to go. Now if you don't have city water on the campground, you can pre-fill your tank right here and use the onboard pump. Okay, and then this one here is a black tank flush, so after you dump your black tank, you can put the hose of the dump station on it right there and flush out the tank. This is to a port for winterizing your trailer. Goes with this thing here. Okay. All right. The type of slide out you have is a Schwintek. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me take that back. The type of slide out you have is an AccuSlide. Just so you know, that's the brand. So these are your dump valves down here, of course. Now you dump the black first, then you dump the gray. After you dump the black tank, you can, like I said, you can hook your hose up to the black tank flush valve, or hook up and just hook it up to there and turn it on, and you can flush out your black tank. This is your water heater, works on both gas and electric. Keep in mind this is where you drain it from. That's an 1/16 socket. Will go on there, a 6-point socket, and you need about a 6-inch extension so you can spin the ratchet or whatever you're using to torque on it. Okay, the switches are inside the trailer for this. I'll show you that when we get in there. This is your power cord, 30 amp, 30-foot cord. You have a ladder to get onto the roof, so you can go up there and inspect it. The manufacturer suggests you inspect it every 90 days, so you go up there, have someone else go up there, you can walk up there no problem. Check all the sealant, make sure there's no cracking or separation, no damage by low branches to any of the roofing material or vent covers, that sort of thing. Okay, and it's camera ready. You can mount, there's wiring behind there, so you can, it's just telling you can mount a camera. There's a spray port for the sprayer. Okay, so let's go inside. Okay. Get some light here. Okay. So, this is your thermostat, obviously. You're just going to punch the mode button to go through the different options. Heating, fan, which is just the air conditioner running without the compressor, and then, of course, cool, which is the air conditioner. Try to always run the fan on automatic when you're doing that. Your slide room button, this is the awning control here. Never leave the awning out unattended, of course. To light your water heater on gas, you're going to do that. To turn it on electric, you do that. Just make sure there's water in the tank before you do that. Never run it without water in the tank. Also, this is your water pump here I told you about. You use that to pump water out of the fresh water tank. You can also use it to winterize the trailer. Check your batteries full. Fresh water has some water in it. Black is empty. Gray are empty. So they graduate up in 1/3 increments. Once you get past 2/3, you got to start thinking about dumping the gray in the black tank. Okay, TV, of course. This plays either discs, CDs, or DVDs. You can stream off a USB. You can hook up wirelessly with Bluetooth, and it also has let me see here, it has an HDMI, and that's an in, so you go into the system that way. Also, there's 2 speaker zones. One is inside the trailer, B is outside the trailer. Alright, let's go this way. Pull the cushions off this, and this turns into a hide-a-bed. You just grab it in the center, fold it out. They've got foam cushions on it, so it's really not so bad. You can also drop this table down onto the cleats and turn that into a bed, so there's 2 beds in this room. Range hood with a fan and a light. Microwave works like any other microwave. I don't know if he's got the gas on at this moment. You spark it with this one here. Yeah, so it lit, so you can see there is gas on. So you turn this clockwise to spark it. Now, this is the awning control here, so, I'm sorry. That's the oven control right there. I'm at the end of a long day here, so that's the oven control. And down here all the way to the back is a pilot light. I can sort of spark it and maybe you can see it, hopefully. But what you do is you're going to take this and go to the picture of the flame, which means pilot. You're going to depress it, keep it depressed, and then you're going to spark it while it's depressed until it lights down here. After it lights, you're going to still hold it in for 10 seconds or so, go to operating temperature. But when you shut it off, the flame goes out, obviously, but so does the pilot light. Okay, your refrigerator is a 12-volt DC compressor refrigerator. Okay. Let me look over here, see if I forgot anything over here. No, we're good. This device back here in the bunk room is the power converter. So basically, it converts AC to DC power. So you have regular household type circuit breakers. You see these in your home. They're 110, 120 AC, and they're labeled. Then the power is converted to 12 volt DC over here. You got 12 volt fuses, and they're labeled. If the fuses were to blow, for example, they'll actually light up, and you can see them through this tinted plastic here. Okay. Also, it's a battery tender, so when you're plugged in, it'll always keep your battery charged. Another TV hookup here, of course, and this will collapse down into another bed, so you actually have 4 bunks in this room. Okay. Bathroom. Let's see here. So The main thing to know about this is the toilet. If you haven't owned one of these before, you can't use it dry. This is the flush pedal here, if you can see it. So when you get to the campground, you're going to have your toilet chemical, 1 dose in your hand. You'll throw it right in the bowl, then you'll step on the pedal and let about a gallon of water go into the black tank below. The black tank's directly below, and with the chemical. So you start off with about a gallon of water. Some people use more, but you can start off with a gallon of water and chemical each time you use the toilet when you're starting with an empty black tank. So that's important, otherwise the smell will be really bad, and it could also get clogged up. Okay, there's one more thing, a little LP detector that's around here somewhere. If I can find it. Let's see where they've got it. Aha! I must have walked right past it a couple times now, maybe. Huh. Oh, here it is right here. Okay, so that's your LP and carbon monoxide detector. If it goes off, obviously you're going to take everybody outside, shut the gas off, figure out what's going on. Also, you can run the self-test on this also. It'll beep very slowly. If the battery's low, it'll also warn you of a low battery by beeping very slowly. Alright, so your bed pulls up in their storage. You have another TV hookup here with a backing plate. And of course that's your escape window. Emergency escape window. Okay, well I think that pretty much covers it. Now, I want to thank you for purchasing your trailer here at National RV Detroit, but I also want to remind you what I told you earlier about inspecting your roof every 90 days and all the seals on the trailer. Any place you see caulk from the factory you want to inspect. And if you do see cracking or separation, take care of it immediately. And also if you see damage from low branches or road debris flipping up on the roof, take care of that immediately also. It's very important, okay? Thank you very much.